I am here as a witness to a painful reality that has left deep scars on individuals and our society. The issue of child abuse within the Catholic Church. I stand before you as a survivor. Far from Rome, in a small town in southern Africa, a predator honed in on me, an 11-year-old child. Over several months, he used praise, physical punishment, psychological manipulation, and all the other tools in his arsenal to manipulate and groom me. Finally, on a beautiful South African morning, he led me by the hand to a dark place where he closed the curtains, and in the screaming silence, he took from me that which should never be taken from a child. I have since been forced to walk with this perpetrator stamped onto my soul for the last 53 years. This moment in time, in all its sordid detail, is a part of my physical being and consciousness, and is as present today as it was when it took place. The shocking rape and violation of an 11-year-old child by a grown man. My story is one of many. And it is in sharing these experiences and facing them without fear that we are able to shed light on this particular perfidious darkness. The impact of such abuse is profound and long-lasting. For victims, the psychological toll often includes feelings of betrayal, shame, anxiety, depression, and even post-traumatic stress disorder, and sometimes suicide. These effects are not confined to the victims alone. They ripple outward, affecting families and friends, parents, communities. The abuse of a child by a trusted figure, a priest, a mentor, a representative of God, inflicts wounds that can take a lifetime to heal if they ever fully do. One of the most heart-wrenching aspects of this issue is the anonymity that often surrounds it. Many survivors remain unnamed and unheard, their stories silenced by fear, stigma, or threats. The faces of the abused are too often blurred, hidden behind a veil of secrecy that the Church historically has been complicit in maintaining. This anonymity serves to protect the perpetrators rather than the victims, making it harder for survivors to find justice and for communities to heal. A key factor that has perpetuated this crisis is the lack of transparency within the Church. For decades, accusations were ignored, covered up, or handled internally rather than reported to authorities. This lack of accountability has not only allowed abusers to continue their behavior, but has also eroded the trust that so many once placed in this institution. The reluctance to address these crimes openly has been a disservice to the victims and a betrayal of the Church's ethical and spiritual responsibilities. The consequences of these abuses extend far beyond the walls of the church. They've shaken the faith of millions, tarnished the reputation of an institution that many look to for guidance, and caused a crisis of trust that reverberates through society. When an institution as prominent as the Catholic Church fails to protect its most vulnerable members, it sends a message that justice and accountability are negotiable, when in reality we all know that they should be fundamental. Thank you.